Hi everyone. Our project name is The Two Story, and our group members are Qianya, Wenyu, and Xinyi. So our presentation is divided into 8 parts. The first one, introduction. So about the issues of our project, many children feel scared or anxious when visiting the dentist, especially when they need treatment, like braces or tooth decay. They often don't understand what's happening, and there is a lack of child-friendly resources that explain this experience in a gentle and accessible way. This project aims to create a children's picture book featuring animals as the main characters. Through a fun and engaging story, it introduced children to dental health, daily care routines, and basic knowledge about dental treatment. So why is it important? Well, if we can reduce children's fear and help them understand dental care through a fun story, it can make a big differences. It not only encourages them to develop good daily habits, but also improve their cooperation during treatment. Most importantly, it helps both children and their parents of our health. Then the second part is credibility. So our project aligns closely with the credible framework in the following ways. The contextually, our project is highly relevant to the Chinese healthcare context. In 2017, there are 600 million pediatric outpatient visits in China, and over 100 million of those were dental visits. This surge reflects growing parental awareness about children's oral health. In fact, official data from the National Health Commission shows that about 85% of parents now hold positive attitude towards their child's dental health. Um, Second, response. Despite the rising number, there remains a critical gap. Very few resources address children's emotional needs during dental treatment. Our project responds to this local reality by offering an educational and comforting storybook that speaks directly to young children's experience. Then engage. We established direct collaboration with a private hospital based in Tianjin. We consulted pediatric dentists whose professional insights help us present medical information, such as health tips written on the blackboard at the end of the story, in a gentle yet scientifically accurate way. We also discussed the practical use of the picture book in clinic settings, such as placing it in waiting area or pre-treatment reading corners to help reduce children's anxiety and support oral health education through storytelling. Then droves. We choose a panda as the doctor character because panda as China's national treasure are beloved by children in Chinese culture and naturally evoke a sense of trust. This makes the story feel more natural and emotionally relatable. Then inform. Besides Western research on children's storybook design, we also draw on educational material about dental health published by China's National Health Commission to guide our content development. Then benefit. Our picture book helps reduce children's anxiety during dental visits and improves treatment cooperation, providing practical and effective support for children, parents, and dental clinics. It brings a real benefit to the local community. At least by combining storytelling with health education, the project creates a child-friendly communication model that has the potential to be adapted to other health topics or settings, offering a useful reference for similar projects in the future. At last, the is ethical throughout the process. We were guided by respect and responsibility. We avoid fear-based messages and instead use positive language, gentle storytelling, and familiar character to create a safe, emotional space for children's learning. The third part is material. So here are the character sightings of our storybook. Mimi is a lively and energetic little squirrel. Guoguo is a beauty-loving little fox who is caring and attentive. Miao Miao is a food-loving red panda who, despite her love for sweets, learns an important lesson about dental health in the story. And we also have Grandpa Turtle, who is a kind and gentle elder, and Dr. Panda, who is a reliable dentist. Then about the content. Our material tells the story of how three little animals work together to face the problem of tooth decay and eventually solve it with the help of Dr. Panda. So the story follows a clear narrative structure. Orientation, complication 1, complication 2, resolution, then coda. So at the orientation, we introduce the three little animals. Mimi, Guoguo, and Miao Miao are the best of friends in this picture. They spend every day playing together in their secret base like this one. Then the first complication is Miao Miao has a toothache one day. The others realize it's because she eats too many sweets and doesn't take proper care of her teeth. So they decide to visit Dr. Panda to seek help. And this picture shows that after conversation, Mimi offers this idea because his braces were just made by Dr. Panda. And the second complication is along the way to find Dr. Panda like this picture. They meet Grandpa Turtle, who shares his own story of losing all his teeth due to poor dental habits. He points them towards Dr. Panda's clinic deep in the bamboo forest in this one. Then about the resolution. After appreciation to turtle like this one, the animals finally arrive at Dr. Panda's dental clinic after a careful checkup and treatment. Miao Miao's tooth is no longer hurting. Dr. Panda also teaches them important tips on how to care for their teeth every day. So in this picture, the panda is treating Miao Miao. At last, the coda is the three friends play happily in the secret base every day again, just like this one. They learn that by taking care of their teeth, they can always enjoy happy smells and tasty treats together. That's all about our story content. Thank you.
Okay, the next part is our literature review. In the first stage is to find the practicability of our project. The storybook is a very useful way to convert the knowledge or idea of children at a young age. Moral journals have shown that when children read storybook, they are able to internalize the content. Walker and the others demonstrate that the children are capable of selective learning and generalizing casual information from storybooks to the real world, particularly when the story context closely resembles everyday life. Sherman also found that story-based education lead to the greatest improvements in oral health after both 1 or 3 months. Through the article of Qianya and the others, we learn more about how image-based storyline can ease children's anxiety about dental problems, adding clever point transition also to the story help us build a good orientation and lead children to switch their thinking and stop anxiety and fear. Hence, it is a good idea to think about how to make text and images appropriate for children. As a result of this study, we believe that our program can be better implemented by using storybook format. Then we were going to do some research about how to design text and images. To better match with the reading habits, we follow the stage theory to construct the text. Martin and Rose mentioned that exhibit relative stable staging patterns will allow readers to predict how the text will unfold and how to interact with it. And the appraisal theory put forward by Martin and White provides a systematic framework for analyzing how language converts evaluating meaning in discourse and allow writers or speakers to position themselves and their audience interpersonally within a text. According to Thompson, identifying the clause constitutes and precise types involved reveal how grammar encodes different kinds of experiences. Through this, language and meaning work together to support understanding of context. Illustration also important in books because they complement the text and enhance the storyline experiences. As Hadivok argues, effective illustration should expand the story without duplicating the text itself, and according to Shu's groups, Bright colors significantly enhance children's attention and interest in picture books, while overly dark and pale tones tend to reduce the engagement. Last, we would like to integrate oral health into our storybook. The paper mentions that maintaining good oral health for patients who wear braces is crucial to preventing dental problems. Habits like brushing teeth ensure that oral health is improved through the course treatment. Thus, bracewearing is related with oral health. From this, we would like to use vivid picture to reduce the fear of dental problem and link the tooth protection knowledge with the life experiences. From literature review, we have learned that our program can be better implemented by storybook format, using a clear, relatable sequence structure to promote understanding of meaning, ease children's anxiety of dental problems, and create a comfortable, engaging learning experience with daily life. Effective illustration by bright colors expands the story beyond the text, helping children connect with and immerse themselves in the story. Vivid picture with bright color and brace-related plot reduce children's fear and link braces to general oral health knowledge. The fifth part is about our PDA analysis. First, we begin by searching storybooks that are designed for children to understand what is oral protection and orthodontic care. Cartoon characters, sprays, toothpaste, snackers, and healthy food. All items in books are built to familiarity. Under the help of design as familiar icons, children are able to understand the meanings of text and inspire us to begin. What kind of images are attractive enough for children? Secondly, we learn from educational animations that how to subconsciously guide children into the story. The animation use distinctive character designs and their big movements to reflect the damage to the teeth. The change of applause shows the inconvenience in daily life, which convey the damage of not brushing before bedtime to the children. Last, we turn our attention to the dental website. WYP Dental, founded by Chinese dentist Dr. Wenyu in Sydney. It offers comprehensive services with a focus on creating a friendly, low-anxiety environment for children. The website shows the clear words, soft and simple color which help shorten the distance between audience and clinic and show their expertise. The two videos here show the instruction of tooth protection using real-life items that remind audience about their daily experiences, which provide us that realistic experiences is vital to connect the readers and the reading material. In brief, we got some idea that design memorable characters, distinctive background image, and teeth-related object and image. The content should attract children's attention, lead them to continue reading, get involved in the storyline, understand tooth protection. And we also add the real experiences like dental visit, asking for dental help, and example for sugary food to make story more acceptable.
Okay, so our material development progressed step by step and following a very clear sequence. First, we clarified our goal, then we outlined the story structure, followed by character design, then developing the detailed storyline, and finally, we're working on the illustration and color plenty. And the first two steps were relatively smooth, but when it comes to designing the characters, we spent more time deliberating. We had to make sure that the characters not only reflect realistic dental issue, but also fit the kind of animal imaging that children would find appealing. So we considered different options and eventually settled on the hamster, the fox, and the red panda. We didn't struggle any time about the choice of Dr. being panda at all, though. And the most time-consuming stage was developing the full storyline.
So we start from a rough narrative, then gradually broke down into page-by-page segments, and eventually refined what should go on to each page, and what the narration should say, how to write dialogues, and whether to use sound words or rhythmic lines. And finally, we move on to illustration and color choice. We consider what seasons the story takes place and how to maintain consistency in visual style, including character proportion, color tone, and how to express emotion while illustration. This stage was more technical, but it's also the point where the abstract ideas became a tangible, readable picture book. And then the implementation part. Our plan is to place the storybook in waiting area and also the front desk, because usually these are the moments where children may start feeling nervous or uncertain. So especially if it's their first visit or they are unsure about what's going to happen. By offering the storybook, we are creating a soft, optional invitation into the world of the story. So children can explore it by their own or with their parents, create a gentle emotional buffer for children. And the presence of relatable character like the panda dentist adds comfort and accessibility, especially for children who may not respond well to direct instruction or explanation. So by placing the storybook in waiting area, we hope to shift the focus from anxiety to curiosity, framing the dentist visit as a friendly and empowering experience. And the last part, let's looking back. So we found several aspects worked really well. The character were emotionally engaging and visually consistent, and the gentle tone made the story feel safe and comfort. And children were drawn to the soft visual and friendly personalities, and the language was simple enough to follow, while still emotionally resonant. As for the improvement, one key area is we are thinking about still adding the pinyin to the storyline for children, making it more easier for children to read. And another part is we're still trying to figure out how to add some interactivity. Right now, the story is purely narrative. We would love to add elements like coloring activities, matching games, or other material that's going to help children engage more actively, especially in waiting room settings. And that's all. Thank you.